And now I'm going to show you just some real high concepts of some twisted metals for this game that were going to be twisted metal, and we rejected for a number of reasons. We had breakfast together today, and we were going to do Twisted Metal Apocalypse. We were going to do sort of, Twisted Metal set in, a world that had been sort of decimated. And me and Scott and Kellen were like, well, what do we tell the Comic-Con panel why we didn't do it? And I'm like, oh, yeah, because Scott didn't like it. And Scott's like, no, I really like that idea. We should have done that. And so somebody at some level told us we couldn't do it. So I don't know why, but this was sort of art from that. So, and I think most Twisted Metal fans have looked at this and said, yeah, we think this is pretty cool. I know I'm going fast. I'm sorry, guys. This was going to be like sort of a version of the Dish from TM2, Fighting in the Crater. But now this next one is probably not going to be as popular. This was sort of, and I love this and I still love this, but this was sort of Twisted Metal as viewed through Midnight Club and sort of hip-hop and much more of sort of a sleek, modern version of Twisted Metal. This was going to be Sweet Tooth for a while. I shit you not. I thought he was super cool, and I still think he's super cool. Well, you're right. It's good we changed it. Okay. These were going to be the factions. You were going to have like Yakuza and federal agents. It was really going to be more like a Michael Mann version of Twisted Metal versus sort of the traditional Twisted Metal. And the reason we actually went away from this is because we're a small team. It took a long time to build our technology, to build our team up. And when you're talking about sort of a hyper-stylized environment or a hyper version of reality, this was sort of the look we were going for. You have to get your technology pretty deep before you can start putting in the post-processing and you can start putting in really cool shaders to give you this look. And so for the longest time, people at Eat, Sleep, Play and at Sony were basically just going, the game looks bland and generic, because it kind of did, because we didn't have a lot of these, stuff that would come later in the engine development. And so to sort of fix morale and keep Sony on board and keep the Eat, Sleep, Play team from quitting, and they were right. Ultimately, we kind of found our voice, which was going back to this, which